You want to borrow my chain?
Yeah, let me borrow it. Let me put on your chain so I can see how it feel. I want to see how it feel like. You know what I'm saying? To have on the chain.
Now you just chatting. See, I gave you your time. Now you just chatting.
All right, look, quick question, right? On a scale of 1 to 10, right? How badly, right? You think I could like beat your ass?
I just told you. It's not just with the video. Don't play with me. No.
In all fairness,
it was all part of the.
So they're choking
prank.
when you.
Yeah, it was fake.
So are you saying this was all a?
Yes, I just wanted to make it look
stunt?
real.
It was all a prank.
It was all fun.
It looked.
games.
You are a very good actor. I'm gonna tell you that.
Yes,
Maino does act.
Yes,
he does.
Oh,
act.
you that's right. You do.
Great.
Yeah. So
I'm great at it.
Okay, so you're saying this entire incident situation was a prank. It was staged.
Just a prank.
I don't know that Maino was in on this prank.
Let's just say that maybe.
I think it was a prank, but it was not involving Maino in advance.
No, it was to make it look real.
Now, Maino, I know you
would
would never lie to me.
I would never lie.
That's
to
your
you.
best
You're my
rapper.
BRF.
This is my best.
So
rapper
you're
friend.
saying that you were in on this from the beginning. You pulled the stunt because that doesn't seem like you.
But
it
you
does
know what?
not seem like you
Sometimes
to
we
pull-
change, though, baby. Sometimes we change, baby.
Running it down on these niggas. Sex, drugs, money, and murder, my nigga. You know how we get it, my nigga. Still be painting them bitches, my nigga. Ripping that roll, who fucking your bitches. Sex, drugs, money, and murder. 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 Niggas, they never gon' hurt you. Niggas, they never will hurt you. Sex, drugs, money, and murder. Sex, drugs, money, and murder.
Got the trap spot, understand how to get that. Ran down on them niggas with a flip back. Knew I never seen none of nigga live like that. I was still getting stacks back. Had to fuck around getting them packs back. Niggas.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Scotty. You know, before we start this video, I want y'all to do is smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video, and make sure y'all hit that notification bell. Subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and smash the like button. It's your boy Bullet Gotti. It's the Bullet Gotti Show. Salute.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Bullet Gotti. You know, I really wasn't going to do a video on this, but now that I finally watched the video and I found out who really Maino had in the chokehold, I had to do a video on it. The young kid, what's his name? buba100x. I watch his channel a couple times. They do like pranks like how Dennis C, if you know who Dennis C was, and the guys that used to be on Ock TV, and they had like, they would do pranks, hood pranks. Well, they do pranks on rappers, right? The altercation, or he was basically interviewing Maino, and he said something about holding Maino's chain and saying certain things, and he literally, he grabbed him by his neck and he slammed him on the table. Now, the young boy, Buba, he has to be maybe 19 or 20 years old, but he's a young guy. You know, and Maino, who was his elder, who is going to be 50 this year, you know, I think he went about it the wrong way. Now, Maino said that, well, it came out as how Maino said it was staged, it was acting, but the way you look at the video, it didn't look staged, it didn't look acting, it just looked like, you know, he put him on the ground and had him in a chokehold. Now, I'm gonna be honest, right? I remember in 2009 when Maino was coming out and his first album had dropped, or the day after tomorrow, his first album. And he was on MTV with a guy named Andrew Jenks, right? It's a white guy. He was interviewing people. He had a show on MTV. It was a good show. And he documented Maino's life. He was going clubbing with him. He went shopping with him. He hung out with him and his homies in the hood. But it was one particular day that he was with Maino, and he said something to Maino that made Maino snap. He said, yo, we're doing a lot of partying, a lot of this, a lot of that. And Maino told him, yo, look at me, you know, and he was showing him a scar on his face and he was telling him. And, you know, Andrew Jenks stood up to him, you know, which I give him a lot of credit because he did stand up to Maino. He didn't back down. He as a man, he stood up to him. He spoke his mind. And you have to respect that. Maino took it to the fence and he slapped him and put him through the chokehold. He choked him, put him the same way he did the young boy, but he did it the same way, but a little bit different. He smacked him and then he choked him. Fast forward to the Buba situation. The same similar situation. He choked the boy, put him on his head. In this situation, you could tell the boy was embarrassed. He was kind of hurt. You could tell that it looked staged, but then again, it probably wasn't staged. It just looked bad on Maino's part because, you know, it just looked bad on his part because whether he was, you know, being disrespectful, he's a prankster. You know, Queen's Flip does the same type of pranks, you know, and I think it just left a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths because this is a man that is 50 years old and almost 50 years old, and this is a young kid that could be his son. And it's like, you didn't have to do it like that. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have to slam him on the table and put him in a chokehold like that. I just leave it leaves a bad taste in people's mouths. You know, a lot of people laughing, but it's kind of effed up, you know? And that's just like with the whole Jenks situation, Andrew Jenks. A lot of people felt a type of way about how Maino did Andrew Jenks on MTV because he slapped him. He literally slapped him, choked him, and slapped him hard. It gave him, you know, publicity for his album. His album did good for that time. It went gold. But it also gave him negative publicity, which he always talks about. The negative publicity got him because it stopped him from getting the big endorsement deals. It stopped him from getting, you know, bigger eyes on him because of the bad rep that he got off of the Andrew Jenks episode. So with this, you know, situation with Buba, it's like it should have never went that way. You know, it should have never went that way. I just felt like, you know, as a kid, he was a young man, you know what I'm saying? And I think as a man of his age and you know, he should have let him rock. You know, I just think that he didn't have to be overly aggressive with him. You know, like a lot of these guys, like when they do this, they know the kid is he you know, he does that. He's a prank. You know, him, the guy Trilly Marley, they do pranks. And I respect it, you know. It's just it's sense of humor, you know. It's not nothing harsh, you know, but it's nothing cruel, you know. It's just humor. But, you know, people have, you know, they just don't do that, you know. And that's why I'm saying, like, damn, but he does the pranks with Flip, and they don't get to that point. Like, this point, you could tell the kid was scared. When you look at it, you could tell the kid was scared. He didn't even stand up or try to even, like, defend himself. At least in the Andrew Jenks situation, you know, Andrew Jenks did stand up for himself. You know, he didn't back down. He stood up for himself. And that's what a lot of people respected about Andrew Jenks, that he stood up to what was right and what was wrong in that situation. Not to take nothing away from Maino. Maino is a good dude, you know, but I just felt that was unnecessary because, you know, now he has to clean it up because he has to clean it up to the people because it's like this kid didn't know, you know what I'm saying? And I think he probably didn't know that it was going to be offensive to what he said to Maino. But, you know, Maino should understand that it's content. He was just doing content. And I get it. Maino was, you know, he passed himself as a real dude. But you don't have to be overly aggressive with somebody that's not being overly aggressive with you. It's just shits and giggles what he's doing. It's not coming off, you know, as aggressive. And even with the Andrew Jenks situation, like Andrew Jenks was just saying, we do a lot of partying, but when are we going to get to the work? When are we going to get to the work? That's what he kept telling him. And it offended him because Maino, who had just came out of prison, he just got on as a rapper, and he just got this new level of success. And basically, he took offense to what Andrew Jenks was saying. But, you know, if you listen, he really wasn't wrong. Maino wasn't wrong, and he wasn't wrong. And in this situation, it's similar to the Andrew Jenks situation with Maino, because both situations, you know, show that it could have ended better. But because, like I said, egos and a whole lot of other stuff can get involved. And I just think, you know, as a man, as an elder, you know, because Maino was an elder. You know, he's an elder, and he is going to be 50 years old. So he is an elder. So as an elder, you don't got to do all that. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to slam the kid on his neck, slam the kid on the table like that. Like, a lot of dudes is laughing like, yeah, that's funny. But it's really not funny, because that right there just, it basically, it could kill Smite. Like, us as a people, we have to learn to have sense of humor. We got to learn how to have love in our heart. Yes, we got to always be on guard for people harming us, but we don't have to be 24/7 got to hurt people. You know what I'm saying? And it was just right. It wasn't even that serious. The way he took it, it wasn't that serious. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, I just looked at the situation, and it gave me deja vu of the whole Andrew Jenks situation with Maino. And I'm like, damn, this is the same situation happening all over again, you know? So, it is what it is. It's your boy, buba100x.
This video, please make sure that you like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Make sure we get in the algorithm. Like, share, and subscribe if you like this video, and hit the notification bell. It's your boy, buba100x, buba100x Show 2.0.